What's up, everybody? This is Zach with the Nerd Cave Podcast.
Nerd Cave Podcast.
Episode 234. I'm joined along this week with the bearded sultan himself.
Allie. Robbie Rose.
And the girl with the
magical fading hair.
The magic fading hair.
The girl with the salsa tattoo.
With the wet salsa. So everybody's doing
Doing great. Doing a good
day.
Doing a good day over here.
Doing a good day, boy.
You know you're doing a good day when you say you're doing a good day.
So each and every week we bring you the Nerd Cave Podcast to the wonderful people out there each and every week.
The wonderful people of Oz.
If you want to get it early, you can get it days early. You could be on the cutting edge. You could be on the cutting floor of the Nerd Cave by going to patreon.com/nerdcave, supporting us with $1 or higher. You can get live streams each and every week of us recording the Nerd Cave Podcast.
Yep.
One weekend a month, we do it live for everybody, which is this weekend, actually. And then everybody else gets if you're a Patreon, you get it every week. You can support us at different tiers. There's $5 tiers. There's $10 tiers. Anything you want to support us, that helps us out a ton, make everything better and better each and every week. We also understand if you can't throw that dollar at us and make Robbie, because we understand that. We're working people too. And if you can't do that,
Work hard for the money.
all you have to do is go to youtube.com/nerdcave network. Check it out segment by segment, day by day, until we put up the full thing on Friday, and podcast services around the world.
I had to help you.
I was getting there. I was doing a pregnant pause.
Pregnant Baptist pauses.
Yeah. Well, they're called pregnant pauses, just like this one.
Or like,
Except for that. Anyway.
or like you're
this
leading,
one.
You're leading music, and you're used to our way of doing it. And you go into a Baptist church, and you're playing with the.
And they
the
slowed
musician,
down.
And like you get to the end of the song, and they just, and like I'm going in, I'm doing right into the next verse, and they're just like looking at me. I'm like, oh.
Why don't you try to talk on that thing? Y'all gonna have to eat those mics. I'm testing y'all's fakes
But
today.
I'm eating the chips.
Well, not when you're eating the chips. So, guys, we cover a ton of topics on this show, and we're going to go ahead and jump into it. The bronze tier in Pokemon Globals.
Gobles. My God.
We know the Globals, actually. Update. The bronze tier in Pokemon Go's Global Catch Challenge has been reached. Update. The first milestone in the Global Catch Challenge has been reached, meaning that everyone gets double XP in 6-hour lures, as well as more Pokemon appearing globally. Keep up the good work.
We are actually, if you scroll down, you'll see the Global Challenge.
Oh, there you
we
go.
are actually at silver, and we are extremely close to gold. Gold, Farfetch will be available worldwide, and then Kangaskhan will only be available in Asia, East Asia, actually.
Wait, what is Farfetch?
He's the bird.
It's the bird with the sailor. He goes Farfetch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So why is it only in East Asia?
That's a good question. Kangaskhan has not been available in the U.S. It's I want to say it's landlocked to Australia. If I'm remembering correctly.
So is there another tier where you can get it into?
No, I think that there will be another event coming out where it will switch the two. Farfetch has always been the Derek Diamond of Pokemon to me, so I want to have a Farfetch'd and I want to name it Derek. So I'm okay with this. You're obviously getting more XP right now in Stardust, so if you're wanting to quickly level up, beat your friends, get more stronger Pokemon, go ahead and participate in this event. Even if you're just catching one or two a day, the normal XP is 100, and you're getting $300. $300. 300
Get on that right now.
300 XP per Pokemon you catch.
Oh, that's nice. I don't know anything about Pokemon Go except for the servers were bad in the back days, the bad days.
Well, that is how I met my fiance.
Hey, congratulations!
Thank you.
We haven't talked about it on the podcast. This man is becoming a man.
I liked it, so I'll put a ring on it.
Okay, anyway, moving
I
on.
was like, never mind.
Congratulations, Robbie
Yes,
and Holly,
congratulations.
on your future marriage. I can't wait to see y'all.
You all.
You all.
y'all
I was going to say
people.
your blushing bride on the day of the wedding, all that good stuff. I'm looking forward to the cake.
I know. I can't wait to walk down the aisles and everybody see me and stand. It's gonna be nice.
Yep, that's how that happens.
Yep. It's a lot of work to that point, man. You know what else is a lot of work? Nintendo Switch has been chosen as Time Magazine's Gadget of the Year. In Time's top 10 list of gadgets released in 2017, the Nintendo Switch has taken the #1 spot. Good job, Nintendo. Beating out the iPhone X, well, it doesn't take that much to do that.
Yeah, really.
And the Microsoft Service laptop. The list has been a fixture in Time's end-of-the-year roundups, looking back and compiling the top people and things of the year. This year, the Switch topped the list with iPhone X, Samsung Galaxy 8, S8, and the Xbox One X below it on the list. For about as long as game consoles have existed, players have had to choose between gaming in front of a TV or holding a tiny screen in their hands while out and about. Not so with the Nintendo Switch, the first console that truly designed for both at home and on-the-go entertainment.
This is great for Nintendo. It needs all the public recognition that it can get because we've seen them blunder and I mean, through multiple games, multiple game systems, and this is one that it's even beaten out the Xbox One X as of right now.
Yep.
And I think a lot of that has to do with the market being saturated already with Xbox Ones. Nobody wants to really upgrade that much to an Xbox One X.
Yeah, and everybody already owns a PlayStation 4.
Yeah, really.
I mean,
No, the PlayStation 4 Pro and the Xbox One X, both of those are luxury items at this point in time. When you could get a S or even a regular, the old Xbox or a PlayStation 4 or a Slim, those are much cheaper options than the X or the Pro. Those are kind of like where you're driving around a Lamborghini. Those are the Lamborghinis of the consoles.
And you look at this, most, I know each console has their exclusives. Mm-hmm. But most of the time, you can get it. Oh, I miss this.
I know.
But
it's going to sound much better this week, I can tell you.
But most of the time, if it's on PlayStation, it's also going to be on Xbox. Well, not in the case with the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, yeah.
You're getting Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey. I mean, just tons and tons of
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. A lot of really good games. And that you cannot get until you get the Switch.
Well, and that's the nice thing is Nintendo, looking at the launch lineup, everybody was like, man, this is going. I know we have talked about it on this podcast of Nintendo having a very light launch lineup. And then each month they have put out almost a first party, first party game each month since its launch. And it is done fantastic. So I'm very, very happy for the Switch to be getting the recognition that it is, because I know I have fell in love with the Switch and the games that they've been putting out. Super Mario Odyssey is freaking amazing.
Yeah, I love the Switch.
Definitely my next big purchase.
I can't wait for Pokemon to be on the Switch.
Ooh,
that is going to be a super fun series. Hopefully it's sort of like Breath of the Wild, where it's open world and everything, and just exploring where it's that 3D type thing. We're not that top down anymore. They actually build it from the ground up.
Third person, or even have it be over the shoulder,
Yeah, if they do it Breath of the Wild style, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But apparently Pokemon's been doing pretty well so far. The Pokemon series has shipped over 300 million copies. The Pokemon Company has announced the series has recently shipped over 300 million copies worldwide, crossing a huge milestone that solidifies its place among the most popular game series in this world. The announcement comes off of the release of the two most recent 3DS games, Ultra Sun and Moon, which the company says provided the last boost needed to get the series across the finish line. The 300 million number includes all Pokemon-related software released from February 1996, when Pokemon Red and Green first released in Japan, to November 2017, when Ultra Sun and Moon released in the month and are currently living in whatever. Only one other franchise has managed to ship over 300 million games, and that is the Super Mario series.
And that is amazing company to be in. I know I can attest, and I know you can, to playing Pokemon
God,
throughout
yeah.
our childhood.
Oh, yeah.
Even though maybe our parents didn't agree with it as much, but we still played it. I played the card game. It's just something that was just so much fun to immerse so many hours into.
Yeah.
Everyone I beat all the way from yellow, red, blue, leaf green, fire red, soul silver, played all through all of those, beat them, loved them, and they're still going strong. I think this will be the last one that comes out on the DS.
Yeah, it is the last 3DS Pokemon. We talked about it a few weeks ago. So,
and I think our next one is going to be coming to the Switch, like we said earlier, and that's going to be an amazing day.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Before you move on, I have a funny story about Pokemon and childhoods and stuff. I have a friend who her mom would not let her play Pokemon as a kid, but she would let her play Yu-Gi-Oh.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, because they're
That's
Pokemon.
even
They're
more.
Pokemon endorses evolution or something, and I'm like, yeah, but Yu-Gi-Oh has weird
Magic.
it's magic and demons, and then the Shadow Realm. Like what?
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Anyway, sorry.
I played both. My mom threw away my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, so I had to buy more.
So you had to duel her.
I dueled my mother for my cards back. She vanquished them to the Shadow Realm.